sweet.
You want to introduce everybody?
All right. Cliff Ragsdale over here. Yes, Cliff Ragsdale. All the way on the left. And right here, red jacket, tuning banjo is the banjo and the fiddle teacher. That's Ken Bentley. And this is Mariah, my wife. And this is me. And this is Julie. And Tony Perkins. William Perkins and Daddy. And this is Ted Earles up at Ragsdale. And this is Steve. The banjo player.
Okay, the name of the groups are?
All right, the young group is Young Grass, and the older group is Westport, which we broke down correctly.
Okay.
All right. Kenny, you went to the house and see this tape now.
Association welcomes you to a night in concert with the best in American music. This is bluegrass and old-time music. Sit back and relax. We hope you'll enjoy our program. Your host for the portion of the program, for this portion, will be the Association President, Carl Clark. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see everybody out there. Before we get started, we're going to try to be on time just as close to it as we possibly can. First of all, I'd like to influence you, please, to read your program real good tonight and take note of the announcements that are on there. And let's everybody remember now, because of the advertising expense and what have you, we're going to try to eliminate as much advertising as we possibly can. So if you'll always keep in mind the last Saturday of the month. Okay? Everybody got it? The last Saturday of every month. Now there's a possibility we may have to change locations periodically. And we may do this because we want to, we may do it because we have to. But please take note and remember the fact it's the last Saturday of the month. And I'd like to make a special announcement right now. We're giving out a room, we're giving out an area to have our program that we can get the seating capacity that we do need. And I wish they'd quit talking back there. Hold down a little bit. Anyway, the change in the location. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move to the City Auditorium for the February program. Now, we've got 2,300 seats in the City Auditorium, and I'd like to advise you that we've got plenty of parking. In cooperation with the Parks and Recreation Department, they have donated this building to us. We can seat 2,300 people, and it's a good auditorium. It's good, acoustically good, clear auditorium. We've got parking up at the new bank, the old bank that is. We've got parking in the parking lot down below the auditorium in the rear, curb market. You've got parking up and down Main Street. There's plenty of parking around that area if you look for it. The entrance is on the on that side road, there, where you go down, turn by the old Clements and Parker furniture store. This is where the entrance to the auditorium is. You'll be very surprised. It's a good auditorium.
About 9 or 13, so it'll take us a minute to get the microphones adjusted. The student, we've almost got an auditorium full of people. We got 4 more bands to go, as you've seen on your schedule. The next group coming out will be the Young Grad.
Okay, now comes the time. What we need to do, we need to get somebody to pay for this building, okay?
Black, because don't want the PA system to mess up anymore. Just a second, Westport Bluegrass will be out here. I'll get back here, see if we can give them a hand. Are y'all having a good time? Thank you.
Welcome to the Route 1 Bluegrass Show. I'm Julian Lillard, and we got all the Route 1 Bluegrass boys here with us this morning. We're going to try to pick and grin and play a little bluegrass for you. We got some special guests coming up, and we got all sorts of things might happen within this next hour. I'll take time just to mention our guests here. We got Mr. Jim Eanes down with us this morning from up in Martinsville, and I know Jim has a lot of fans and friends around in this area, and we're real proud to have him with us this morning. Anyway, Jim's back there getting ready, and while he's getting ready to do the deal, let's see if we can't kick off a little bit of that Cabin Home on the Hill, fellas.
In this world of care and woe, but I can't forget the promise that you made me in the lane, where you said we'd be together when the roses bloom again. Down among the budded roses, I'm nothing but a stem. I have parted from my darling, never more to meet again. But I treasure, dear, your promise that you'll meet me in the lane, where we'll always be together when the roses bloom again. Sorrow, and it almost breaks my heart. Tell me, darling, will you love me when we meet no more to part? Or will this parting be forever? Will there be no coming day when our hearts will be united and all sorrows pass away? Darling, meet me up in heaven. That's my true and earnest prayer. If you love me here on earth, dear, then I'm sure you'll love me there. There our hearts will be united, free from every pain and care, in the land of life eternal, in that city bright and fair. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed that. There's another old one that we got together and recorded back in the late 50s. One of our first recordings for this particular song, but we have done it 2 or 3 times. We re-record these songs and they go out of print, and you can't buy them anymore. We'll have to go back to another record company, do it all over again. But that's the way it goes in this business. But we would like to sing. You fellas can help me on the harmony on this now, Julian. You know, in fact, we can get the whole crew here to sing along with this if they know the words. If they don't, make them up as we go along. Yeah, this is a song called Your Old Standby. You never call me darling, you never call me dear. I wonder if you'll miss me when I die. You show no consideration, you have no sympathy. I'm nothing more than just your old standby. If you would call me darling, if you would call me dear, if you could learn to love me by and by, I wouldn't mind this waiting, and I could stand the pain. I'd be something more than just your old standby. Shoulder to cry on is all you want from me. Someone to share your heartaches when you cry. Someone you can depend on to always be around. I'm nothing more than just your old standby. If you would call me darling, if you would call me dear, if you could learn to love me by and by, I wouldn't mind this waiting, and I could stand the pain. I'd be something more than just your old standby. If you would call me darling, if you would call me dear, if you could learn to love me by and by, I wouldn't mind this waiting, and I could stand the pain. I'd be something more than just your old standby. I'd be something more than just your old standby. Thank you very much. Julian, this is a song that I got together back about 6, 7 years ago and recorded this thing. We usually try to write and record songs that fit everybody, as well as the children and senior citizens and the ones in between that can get around, you know. So I get together and write a lot of novelty songs during the time that I get these ideas in my head. And I came up with this song back about 1984, and we had a chance to record it. And it's kind of a true song. It's about a dog that I owned one time called Fido. Of course, he's gone on before me, you know. I'll follow later, but this it has some truth to the song itself, but a lot of it is fictitious. We made it up, but primarily it's a true song about my dog, and I want to sing it for all the kids watching the program this morning. And it's a song that I get a lot of requests for on my travels. It's called "Move On Over Fido and Let Me Get Inside. I Wish I Was a Bird So I Could Fly." Now move on over Fido, let me get inside. I just broke the cookie jar, I think I'd better hide. Ma, she didn't find it yet, but I know she will, in that empty stove box that I forgot to fill. Oh me, oh my, I wish I was a bird so I could fly. Well, Grandma's shed to spend the night, she won't let me out. Caught me melting crayons on the percolator spout. I can't even talk to Pa, 'cause he's feeling rough. He said that Ma and Grandma poured out all his drinking stuff. Oh me, oh my, I wish I was a bird so I could fly. Then there's Uncle Zeke and Jed, but neither one's around. They both left this morning, and they ain't got back from town. Fido, when it's dark tonight, tell you what I'll do. I'll slip out and milk the goat, and I'll divide with you. Oh me, oh my, I wish I was a bird so I could fly. There's something here that hurts my leg, and it must be your hand. No, it's just them fishing worms across the back of hand. Here comes Ma around the house, she don't see me yet. That long hickory in her hand could hurt me where I sit. Oh me, oh my, I wish I was a bird so I could fly. Yes, I wish I was a bird so I could fly. All right, thank you. It's all yours, Julian.
Come by and see Dexter Oaks manager Bob Perry, Marvin Patterson, or Linda Adams at Piedmont Mini Mart. We are open 7 days a week from 6 in the morning to 11:30 at night. Here you can get a good hot dog or slice of pizza and a cold fountain drink or other beverage from our cooler. We stock your convenience needs as well as racing collectibles. We make keys. We also have Marathon gas and K1 kerosene. So drop in at Piedmont Mini Mart at the corner of Malcross Road and Parker Road in Danville, Virginia.
Another chance to be the man, to be the world heavyweight champion.
The Nature Boy Ric Flair stakes his career against Vader's WCW World Heavyweight title.
I'm putting my entire career on the line.
World Championship Wrestling presents Starrcade 93. Monday, December 27th, live and only on pay-per-view.
Jack my Cablevision. Be there. Woo!
The Dewdrop Inn, located on Highway 58 west of Danville. Here you will find all kinds of beverages, snack foods, and friendly service. Phone in or walk-in orders at our grill are always welcome. We also offer grocery items, gasoline, and refills for your propane tanks. Remember, we are the Dewdrop Inn, located on Highway 58 west of Danville. For all your auto needs, stop by and see Julian at Brosville Auto Repair on Highway 58 near Brosville Middle School. We specialize in brake service and minor and major repairs. Give us a call to schedule a front-end alignment or to have your vehicle state inspected. We stock Jayco hoses and belts and have next-day delivery on most other new parts. And when you need us the most, remember to call 685-3333 for fast, dependable wrecker service.
And we're back with the Route 1 Bluegrass Show. Appreciate y'all staying tuned and watching those messages from our fine sponsors. Be sure and patronize those people. They're the ones that bring this program to you on a weekly basis. So when you go in to see them, be sure and tell them that you saw their ads and maybe you kind of like what they're doing so we can keep on with this thing. But anyway, let me welcome this guest right here, Jim Eames.
Thank you, Judy.
Glad you come down this morning. We really feel honored that you come down and join us on our program today.
Always enjoy
Well, good.
getting in on things like this.
I'm going to tell you, this man right here is a gentleman. I called him up a couple of weeks ago and asked him would he come down, and he said he'd been feeling bad, hadn't been doing any shows, had to cancel a lot of his engagements. But he worked out enough time to come in and join with us today, and we really feel proud that he'd come down and do the thing. Are you getting along a little better now, Jim?
Well, I think so.
Think so?
The doctors tell me that, so I got to believe them to a certain extent.
Well, I know you're sounding good.
But nevertheless, I got to keep plugging. You know, you can't give up.
Keep plugging. There you go. Some of you may not know, but Jim has been in the bluegrass music and the country music field for more years than he'll probably want to remember. He's this man. I was reading some of the stuff this past week, trying to do a little homework on the gentleman here, and I was reading. I just can't list all the stuff that Jim has been into over the years. He's played with so many bands. He's played with the best musicians. He is one of the greatest that is around, and I'm just glad to have you here, Jim.
Well, I've been very fortunate in this music business because not only because of what I've accomplished, but I give credit to my fans.
That's it.
That's more important than anything. The listeners who like this type of music, and of course it's back when I started it was hillbilly, and then it come into traditional music, which was before that, and the mountain music and all this stuff, and it was tied in together, and then it started progressing more and more, and then they called it country music, and they called it country and western, and hillbilly before that, and now I don't know what to call it.
I know what you're talking about.
Music.
It's music.
It's still music, and it's grown an awful lot since I've been in this business. And by the way, I've been in it professionally for 54 years.
54 years.
Yeah,
Goodness
I started
gracious.
when I was 60.
I hope I can do it. Yeah, okay. I hope I can do it that long.
Well, I hope
they'll
you
put
can
up with
too.
me.
You know, we got to have some of these old timers around to kind of prod the young ones on, because the young ones are good. They learn awful fast, but they still have to listen to the elders.
There you go. Well, just because you've been in 54 years, you've slowed down some, but I know you're doing some more recording.
Oh, I am. I still write and record. I started writing, actually, in 1947, but I started recording in 1947, my first session in New York at National Records, and then progressed from there into other labels. You know, a lot of people say, well, you're waiting for that 1 million seller. I am too, but I hope I'll last long enough to get on a million label. That way I'll have a million seller.
All right.
You know?
But you mentioned something, earlier you was doing some recording, working on an album.
I have quite a few albums out, cassettes, a couple of new CDs now, and I'm in the process of doing another project with my good friend Tony Rice.
All right.
Just last Saturday, he and I laid down a couple of songs. There's a project that a friend of mine has started concerning the Wreck of Old 97, which is a very famous country song, and it's been around for many years, and I guess it's been sung and recorded by more people than anybody in the business. And, and it's recognized. It's
That's
recognized.
not the first million seller on
I
country
think so.
field.
Well,
Goes back.
I haven't researched that, but I know that it's a song that's worldwide.
Yeah.
Me being overseas, I've been over there about 11 times now out of the 13 or 14 years that I started, and it's a very popular song over there. People over there recognize.
Maybe you can do a little bit of that for us after a while.
If I can remember the
If
words.
you remember the words, too.
I had to get a guy to write the words down. Of course, I used to sing it all the time, but if you don't sing one on a regular basis,
I know exactly. I know exactly how that is.
You have to have enough something to make up words to fit in, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I've been embarrassed like that myself. I remember a song, the first one I ever wrote called Baby Blue Eyes, and I was in Antwerp, Belgium, doing a TV show with about 6,000 viewers. And they asked me to sing Baby Blue Eyes, and I opened the show and I forgot the line.
I know how that is.
I've sung it 100,000 times, I guess.
A couple of weeks ago, we were here and I was doing Little Maggie, and I probably sung Little Maggie a million times. And something happened in here that distracted me, and it just went away.
Well, it
Open your mouth
escape you a lot.
and that nothing comes out. It happens.
And I was trying to think of, the line to go. And the first line, see, that I did, and one of the boys over there, I work with a group called Smoketown Strut, and he remembered the first line, so he walked up behind me and told me, I said, well, just hang in there, boys, we'll get it left.
He didn't tell it to you in German, did he?
No.
Some of you don't know Smoketown Strut is a German band, right?
Well,
or
no,
European.
it's a Belgian band.
Belgian band.
It's a Belgian band. And I had some good musicians over there on it, and we actually did an album over there with these boys later on. But
I was looking at that album the other night, looking at some songs.
Situations like that, and but nevertheless, in Europe, I mean, they really appreciate the music.
Speaking of Europe, were you one of the first country acts or bluegrass acts that went to Europe back in the 50s?
Well, no, I didn't. I didn't go until '79.
79. I thought you were one of the originators of getting the country music shows over
there. A lot of guys went over there before me.
Well,
Bill
Jack
Clifton.
Earles lied to me then.
Well, no, Bill Clifton. I think he's one of the first to start over there, and it's been a lot. They go over there every year. A lot of groups right now go over there every year, and it's amazing to me. On it, me going to Axton School up here when I was in school and reading the geography books and the history books, and I'd read about all these places, over there, and had no idea that I'd see it in person one day.
I know it's a lot of people over there have really jumped on this bluegrass and traditional and country music. It's really big over there. I had some friends come visit me a couple of years ago from Sweden, and they put on a bluegrass festival that first week in July. Every year, and they just love to get American groups over there.
Oh yeah, I played a lot of big festivals over there. I play one in Austria every year, Bad Ischl, Austria, and we have about 20,000 people over there from all over.
Yeah.
And I do that every year, and I have done it for the last 4 or 5 times I've been over there. And then over in Switzerland, you have 15,000 people, and but you play a lot of the other places too, like the centers and the smaller places, and aside from the festivals. But if you just mention music to them over there, of course, most of them actually like the music that we did 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's their type of music.
Right.
And over here, we hear it every day, and we take it for granted, so we don't know what we're playing, and we don't know what we're listening to half the time.
It's amazing to me to hear someone speak in Swedish, I guess that's the proper way, and intermingled in their words. You don't know what they're saying. And intermingled in the words, you hear words like Bill Monroe, Jim Eanes, a friend of mine, Leif. I couldn't understand a thing he was saying, but he would mention American artists, bluegrass artists, and lots of words in that language are not translatable.
No, it really isn't. You try to sing a song in some of those languages over there, and it takes you all the week to do it.
One that comes to mind, there's no Swedish word for gravy.
I guess
you didn't
not.
know that? We had these Swedes in the house, and the wife fixed them all bacon and eggs and biscuits. They never had seen biscuits made like we make them with buttermilk and lard. And she made the milk gravy. And he said, "Oh, that's wonderful sauce." And I said, "That's not a sauce. That's just old milk gravy." He said, "There's no translation for that." But you were just doing a show here a few weeks ago over in Ruffin.
Yeah, I went over at Ruffin Bud Hale and Kenny Roy and
Yeah.
Don Carroll, those guys down at the Hall of Fame show, and they put me on that thing, and I was really sick. I didn't have an idea that I would even make it. And but I heard that they were promoting me on the show as the star, so I said, hey, I better go down there and tell those fans that I don't want to pull one of those, my buddy does, No Show Jones.
No.
I didn't want to pull one of the show anyway. So I went down and explained to the people that my situation, and they understood. But I did do a couple of songs with them, and I thoroughly enjoyed it because I always like to work with the boys, Kenny Roy especially, because he is so knowledgeable in the music.
He is. I think we're going to try to get Kenny and some of his fellows up here to get on our program one day.
You'll get a good one.
We'll get a good
he's
show
fine.
out of them. I don't remember exactly when I first met you because I've been knowing you so long from working your radio stations and working the barn dances and the VFWs and all that stuff. And I know you got lots of fans out here in our viewing area that's sitting here watching you this morning. I just reached up and turned the phone on. Let's see if maybe someone wants to call in and say hi to Jim Eames.
Well,
Let's
that'd
make
be
sure I
fine.
got this on. And if somebody will give us a call at 685-8255, we'll get you on the air with Jim here this morning. We got just a few minutes before we have to
But
go
I
to
didn't
commercial.
bring my pocketbook.
Didn't bring your pocketbook? You don't make no change if you sell them a
No,
record,
that's
do you?
right,
You get
that's
all
right.
the money. Let's see who we got here. Rat One Bluegrass, you're on the air.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. How you doing today?
Fine. I'm recuperating, but I'll be better later.
Do better later.
Jim, I want to speak to Jim.
Talk
Jim,
to
this
Jim.
is Alfred Lillard, Julian's daddy. How are you getting along?
Well, I'm still plugging.
That's good. I just told him that I remembered you from way back.
Yeah, I'll go back for quite a while.
Well, not only you, but me as well.
Yeah.
So we can remember you in your songs that you sang, and I appreciate them so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Well, I hope you continue to improve in your health, and we'll talk to you again.
Okay, thank you for calling.
All right, bye.
Thank you. We'll see you later. Dad called in. We always get the family. Oh, we got another one coming. We always get the family to get this thing started,
Well,
Jim. You know, you
sure.
prep them before you leave home because if I don't get a call, you call me.
That's right.
Let's see who we got here. Maybe it's some more family. Right One Bluegrass, you on the air.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing just fine and Dad. I think I recognize that voice. It's more family. I believe.
Jim, this is Julie, Julian's daughter.
I thought I recognized
we
the
do
voice,
have
too.
we do have viewers, don't we?
Sure.
I want to know if you've written any songs for anybody lately. I mean, like Lori Morgan or etc.
Well, I'd like for Laura to record one. I've written a lot of songs that would fit anybody, but getting it to them is the main thing, you know.
No problem.
That's
Send
it.
some home with Dad.
No, I've written some new songs while I was in the recuperating stage due to my sickness at home for the last 6 months, and I get these ideas, and not being able to do anything, you know, you get your guitar out and try to work around. And I've written quite a few, well, not a whole lot. I think I've written about 8 or 9 since June, and put those together and copyrighted them and everything. But I've got songs that I sent out, and luckily I've been very fortunate to have some of the bigger boys to record, boys and girls to record some of my songs. Doc Watson did one in his Grammy Award album, and the Nashville Bluegrass Band. Ricky Skaggs did one. Larry Sparks did a number of my gospel songs, and he just did one recently, a brand new gospel song that's coming out on his new CD. And other people has really been good to me in recording my songs, and I appreciate that, because now that I can't get a chance to record all of them, and I've got about 400 or 500, so I'd have to live to be 150 to get them all down.
Well, we hope you do.
So I actually got I have a lot of friends. I mail out a lot of tapes to certain people, and you know, in my travels I meet them and I work with them on festivals and shows, and they say, send me some of your songs, and they do. They record a lot of them like that. But
Well, that's good. You're a lot of inspiration for us young folks, and Dad knows that a lot, too.
well, I you know, that they're the next generation, and they're going to have to take our place, and if we can, you know, put forth something for them to go by, we want to keep this type of music going.
That's
Julie,
great.
I appreciate you calling in with your comments. And Charles tells me we got to go to a commercial break here in just in a couple of minutes. But anyway, I appreciate you giving us a call, and you asked him a real good question. Thank you, Julie.
Hey, y'all sound great.
Thank you.
See ya.
All
Bye-bye.
right. We'll be right back right after this message from your sponsors.
The Corner Market invites you to visit our store located on Highway 58 in Brownsville. We carry a full line of grocery and staple items for your local convenience. Lottery tickets and lotto game cards can also be purchased here. Break something around the house? We have the hardware items to put it back together. Plan lunch at our restaurant and enjoy our lunch buffet or one of the many items from our menu. Corner Market, located on Highway 58. Is your vehicle in need of repair? Come by and see Tim Barber at Barber Automotive, located on Highway 58 in Brownsville. State inspections, major and minor repairs, and brake work are only some of the many services we have to offer. We also have the only licensed Freon recovery system in the area to take care of that air conditioning system in your car. So remember, come by and see Tim Barber at Barber Automotive, located on Highway 58 in Brownsville.
Come by and see Dexter Oaks manager Bob Perry, Marvin Patterson, or Linda Adams at Piedmont Mini Mart. We are open 7 days a week from 6 in the morning to 11:30 at night. Here you can get a good hot dog or slice of pizza and a cold fountain drink or other beverage from our cooler. We stock your convenience needs as well as racing collectibles. We make keys. We also have Marathon gas and K1 kerosene. So drop in at Piedmont Mini Mart at the corner of Mount Cross Road and Parker Road in Danville, Virginia.
Another chance to be the man, to be the world heavyweight champion.
The Nature Boy Ric Flair stakes his career against Vader's WCW World Heavyweight title.
I'm putting my entire career on the line.
World Championship Wrestling presents Starrcade 93. Monday, December 27th, live and only on pay-per-view.
For all your auto needs, stop by and see Julian at Brownsville Auto Repair on Highway 58 near Brownsville Middle School. We specialize in brake service and minor and major repairs. Give us a call to schedule a front-end alignment or to have your vehicle state inspected. We stock Jayco hoses and belts and have next-day delivery on most other new parts. And when you need us the most, remember to call 685-3333 for fast, dependable wrecker service.
Welcome back to the Route 1 Bluegrass. I hope you enjoyed that little talk we had with Jim sitting there on the couch. A lot of information went out in that little short length of time. We've had a lot of requests for this song coming up. In fact, as mentioned a while ago about the old 97. Some of our staff and people that helped us up here in the studio, they wanted to wanted to make sure we got this old 97 on. We get these capos and all set right here and get tuned up. I'm going to kick off, or Tony or Steve one, or somebody's going to kick it off, and I'm going to sing a verse of it, and Jim's going to join in, and we're just going to all have a little bit of the old 97. Right. Kick it off for us, if you will, Tony. Like an arrow that shot from a bow. Well, they gave him his orders in Monroe, Virginia. Said, Steve, you're way behind time. This is not 38. Old 97, you must put her in dispenser on time.
Turned around to his black greasy fireman, then shoveling a little more coal. to Danville, and it lies on a 3-mile grave. It was on this grave he lost his air brake. You could see what a jump he made.
Now he was going down that grade, making 90 miles an hour when the whistle broke into the screen. He was bound in a wreck with his hand on the throttle and scalded to death by the steam.
All you ladies, must take fair warning from this time on and learn. Never speak harsh words to your true loving husband. He may leave you and never return.
That answers some of the questions. What key do you do that I wouldn't change you if I could? Isn't that in a...
I think it's an E.
I think that's an E. All right. That's a song here you had a lot of success with too.
Oh yeah, I'm very lucky on this thing, and unlucky too. But I won't go into that.
I've heard part of it. I won't tell it
We'll
either.
just sing the song, okay? I wouldn't change a single thing about you if I could. The way you are just suits me to a T. A princess in the storybook, a queen up on her throne. That's what you are, and you belong to me. I wouldn't change you if I could. I love you as you are. You're all that I would wish for if I wished upon a star. An angel sent from heaven, you're everything that's good. You're perfect just the way you are. I wouldn't change you if I could. Your lips, your tender smile, I'll leave them as they are. Come what may, I love you just the same. And if I were a potter and you a piece of clay, the only thing I'd change would be your name. I wouldn't change you if I could. I love you as you are. You're all that I would wish for if I wished upon a star. An angel sent from heaven, you're everything that's good. You're perfect just the way you are. I wouldn't change you if I could.
That was the end of it. All right. Again, I'm really proud to have Jim come down and visit with us this morning, and we're going to let him take up most of this time. It's not, they get to see my old mug here about every week, so we're proud to have somebody new and different in with us. How about you? Been a long time since you was called new and different.
That's right.
Here's one right
Well,
here.
it's been my pleasure to appear here with you, and we hope that the folks enjoyed the songs that I presented, and of course you're part of the program too, and I really enjoy it. Looking forward, we'll be back again though sometime.
Good enough. This song right here, I think you're going to do is going to really answer a lot of requests. You know, you can't hardly turn on that Saturday Night Hall of Fame show that you don't hear this song.
I've been very lucky with this song. It was actually written back in 1970 when I first recorded it with the Shenandoah Cut-Ups Quartet in New York, and then we did it again with Bobby Atkins and the Countrymen back about 5 years ago. And then we did it again because we couldn't get any copies of it. And the boys down in Danville started playing it. And since that time, it's being played all over the world. Everywhere I go, I have to play it.
I hear it
and I
on
really
all the
appreciate it
shows.
because it has a lot of meaning to the song. It's kind of an invitational gospel song that meets a lot of people's needs, and they've told me that, and it makes me feel good to know that I've accomplished something in that way.
Well, that was the first song when we heard from people saying that Jim Eames is going to be on the show. You got to get him to do "In His Arms I'm Not Afraid." Well, anyway, that's the one that's coming up next, and I really want to especially send this out to my dad. My dad had some surgery this past week, and that was him called you a while ago. He's kind of down in the dumps, and he really likes this song. So let's send it out to all the people, everybody that really likes the song, and especially to my dad.
Okay.
All right. "In His Arms I'm Not Afraid."
When I close my eyes in death, fold my hands up on my breast, sing for me a pretty song while I take my journey home, not afraid to bid this world goodbye, not afraid to close my eyes and die, for this courage I have prayed. In His arms I'm not afraid. When I cross that silent sea, where the home lights beckon me, I'll feel no pain, I'll fear no harm, safe, secure in Jesus' arms, not afraid to bid this world goodbye, not afraid to close my eyes and die, for this courage I have prayed. In His arms I am not afraid. Not afraid to bid this world goodbye, not afraid to close my eyes and die, for this courage I have prayed. In His arms I'm not afraid. In His arms I'm not afraid. Thank you.
Thank you. Jim, we got just a minute or two more. Let's take this thing out with another gospel tune. Can you do a bit of "I'll Fly Away"?
Oh,
You reckon
yeah,
we could do some of that? Kick a little bit of that off, Steve.
Some glad morning when this light is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore.
I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Now just a few more weary days